I just want to come on here for a minute and talk to you guys about Michael Orr and what he got going on. What came out yesterday. And it's unfortunate, but man, it's like I'm gonna wait a few minutes for some people to come in, then we're gonna get into it.
What you looking at?
Hold on. Hi everybody. Make sure you hit the like button. Y'all, we must talk about this Michael Orr and the Touheys. Because if you watch The Blind Side, you would think that hey Reese, how you doing? I'm waiting another minute or two so YouTube can put me in the algorithm. I know I don't go live often, but y'all know my life be lifing. But I'm live for about 30 minutes and then we're going 30-45 and then we're going to move on. But it has been reported that Michael Orr, you're driving? Okay. Let me just wait a few more minutes before I go further because my thing is, have y'all ever watched The Blind Side? Any of y'all watched The Blind Side? That was one of my favorite movies. I love watching the movie. It was a very touching movie to learn about his story, but to know that it was a lie. And go sit down because you ain't putting your mouth on my top. To know that it was a lie, and to know that they really didn't adopt him. So it came out. They said that Michael Orr found out in February of 2023. Yes, that he was not adopted by the Touheys, and that he signed paperwork that said that he was in a conservatorship. So he filed documents yesterday in Memphis. Hold on, in Memphis, Tennessee, saying that he want to be out of his conservatorship. Hey, Chris, how are you? He said that he do not want to be a part of the conservatorship. He is suing them because of the fact that, to be honest, because they did The Blind Side, and the Touheys got a lot of money from giving the story. They got a lot of financial gain, and they saying that and basically they saying that he said that they got money and he got nothing. And they were saying that he was saying that in the court documents, it's saying that he was signed all these papers. He's very hurt. They say he is very hurt that that they didn't adopt him. It sounded, I guess it felt like to him that they were being fake or just doing it, saying not just to, I guess, to look like good people, like they're taking in this less fortunate young man. Because they made, let me say, if you watch the Blind Side, you know what I'm saying, they portrayed him as someone that was low, like that couldn't read, couldn't add, you know, and they said that that was not true, like he was nothing like the what was portrayed in the movie. Because I watched The Blind Side maybe. Now watch Blind Side be on Netflix. Netflix is messy. But watch Blind Side be on Netflix being shown. It's gonna be shown on Netflix. Y'all know I ain't lying. But yes, and they said that the reason why, now they did fire back and say it's BS, in that they couldn't adopt him because he was 18 years old. But a lot, I have followed a content creator. They call the Cultures, and they had a young lady that they took in the foster care, and she turned 18, and they adopted her. And as an adult, you can adopt people as an adult to your family. So to me, there's no excuse why. I understand why Michael Oher feel like this is like a slap in his face, because y'all, like, when you're in a conservatorship, like, you know what I'm saying, you remember Britney Spears was in a conservatorship. They had control over money. They had control over you don't know who Michael Oher, he is from Memphis, Tennessee. He played for Ole Miss here in Mississippi, in Oxford. He has a movie, look up The Blind Side. And he was a product, he from, I guess I would say, from the products. He was homeless. His mother was portrayed that his mother was an addict and whatever. And he was staying with different people, and the Touheys said that they found him walking down the road in the rain and didn't have no place to go. I don't. He is writing a book. He has wrote a book, and it's coming out. It's out. He's writing a book about his life and his story. So I'm thinking that a lot of people are saying the reason why he want to end this conservatorship is because they have, like, the conservatorship is basically saying, I have rights to your money. I have right to say, how to spend it, when it's where to spend it, and all of that. And, your medical and all that. That's what a conservatorship is. That's why Britney Spears wanted to be out of hers. And then they sitting here trying to tell you how to spend your money and stuff like that. And so the parents are saying that everybody got $14,000. I don't know who got what. But they said, they was like, he's being ungrateful. But if you're sitting up here saying someone took you in and said that they love you, and they love you as your own, why wouldn't you adopt me as an adult? If they're saying that they wasn't able to, but I don't actually believe that. I honestly do believe that, I honestly do believe that, what I'm saying, they knew that he had talent. I think that they're trying to put that he, a lot of people, he being ungrateful because the fact that they had money, they let him, he probably earned a scholarship to Ole Miss. And, if it wasn't for them taking him out of that environment, he'll ain't no telling what he'll be. And what I'm saying, that could be possibly true, but it still doesn't take back from the fact that, what I'm saying, that they had this man in a conservatorship. And they had him believing that they adopted him, but in real life they didn't. So you saying that you my parent and that you love me, but hold on, y'all. Let me make sure this closed. and you love me, and I'm one of your own, and you're saying that, you know, you got me in a conservatorship. And I think because he had, I was just looking on his page, and he's coming up with his own foundation. Um, and he came out with the book. Let me see what this book is. Hold on, y'all. Called Finding a Way to Probability is Not, hold on, what it say? Something about should be probable but possible, or something like that. Just look it up. Michael Oher new book. Sit down, and that'll give you information that you need. I really, when I watched The Blind Side, I honestly do believe and thought that was actually his true life story. But then to find out that, he really wasn't slow. Like, they actually made this man slow on the move. And now I know everything that I see on TV, even an autobiography, is fictitious as hell. Yes, it's sad. And, the SJ, is the then they had, then they, what? Go. Don't sneeze in nobody's face because you got a cold. Go.
Dad, need a mask.
Ain't no mask around.
I'll use my shirt.
No, you alright. Yeah. You just got a cold. Go on.
Okay.
I know. And then I was like, what? Y'all, so you have to make it look like a low income, you made him look like a low income, not a project kid that didn't have any education, but is in a private school. Now, I always questioned how he made it to the private school, but they were saying that they did it as a favor to somebody and this and this and that, but this is just don't. I see they were taking liberties. Bye. Go play.
It hurts right here while I do this. It hurts.
Okay. Hope you get better. Yeah, and they really went out there with their movie. And like, this makes me want to get his book to actually, read his book and really find out his story. Hey, Anastasia, how are you doing? Because they should have never, I feel like someone's story and their struggles and what they've been through, you should never take away from that. You should never take away. Hey, that's basically what it sounds like. Hey, how you doing? But I definitely want to say, that was the most surprising part about it, is because of the fact that, they portrayed the Touheys as saying, God gonna bless you for your great measure. You took a child in and loved him as his own and adopted him, and then to find out he's just in a conservatorship, that they just basically a guardian over his money and his medical needs and stuff like that. And to find out that, I understand that, that that's a slap in the face. That's just like someone saying that, hey, doing somebody like, hey, you know what I'm saying, I done sat up here and took care of a child for 18 years, and then come to find out by the baby mama or doing a DNA test, the baby ain't theirs. Make sure you guys hit the like button, please, if you hadn't already. That's to me, that's the sad part about it. It's just like a slap in your face. And I feel, bad for him, because he did love them and he did appreciate everything that they did for him. And to know that, the love really, that would make you feel like the love that y'all have for me really ain't the love y'all have for me. Because if you really love me and love me as your own, I say, even if I was 18, why you couldn't adopt me? Why you couldn't accept me as, and let me have your last name? But the dad was proclaiming in an interview, and that I was reading, that they wasn't able to. But in majority of the states in majority of the states in the United States does allow adult adoptions. So ain't no excuse. Ain't no excuse. Ain't no excuse. Ain't no excuse for someone to, feel. I couldn't tell the man how to feel. You get what I'm saying? So, but I do. My heart goes out to him. I hopefully, saying they'll do a book. Someone to do an excerpt from his book, or maybe I'll buy the book. I ain't got time to read nothing. I don't even want to read my schoolwork, so I know I ain't got time to be reading his book. Maybe listen to it through something. But child, I ain't got time to be reading no book. But if y'all want to read his book, look up his book, and his book tells the story about what his life was about. And I think that's the reason why another reason why he want to end the conservatorship as well, because he don't want them to have any kind of rights to his story or his book or get any proceeds from it either, because they are part of his conservatorship. So I guess they said his lawyer, like I said, if y'all wasn't listening, his lawyer told him back in February. Did you? Okay. His lawyer told him back in February that he was in a conservatorship. He was not adopted. Child, I would have stopped talking. I would have been hurt, child. Hurt. And I didn't know he have kids and all of that, So, we let's just pray for him and hope, it's going to be a mess, and I'm going to keep an eye on it, because, you know what I'm saying, he calling BS on it, Mr. Touheys. And Michael saying, but SJ, the younger brother, is saying that he still loves Michael, and that this what he filed in court was expected. That he's behind the scenes were telling them that he to give him a certain amount, or he's gonna come out with this story, from what I'm understanding. But child, it's a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. And I do want to say as well, y'all, I know I'm not a political person, but yesterday Trump did get indicted. Ex-President Trump did get he did get indicted on charges in Fulton County, Georgia, last night. Election fraud, basically. Okay, love. And they basically said that he called the Capitol or something and tried to tell them that they needed to come up with some votes. And I'm like, now you can't. Now you the president of the United States. You take your laws, bro. Like, he could take his laws. Like, come on, bro. Anastasia said good. Like, he couldn't take his loss at all. Like, he couldn't take his loss at all. Like, you actually tried to strong arm the governor. Yeah, call the governor, told him that he need to come up with these votes. That ain't right. That is not right, y'all. It is. That's why we have freedom of elections, or whatever you want to call it, because you do want the right person in, even though a lot of people are pissed off at Joe Biden, and I honestly, and that's just real, I honestly don't believe he can make it another 4 years, so he don't need to be in there. I think we need to get someone a little bit younger and a little more you got happy. ain't, nothing, ain't nothing wrong with that. I kind of was happy too, because I was like, you know what I'm saying. When he just showed his butt during the COVID-19 stuff, like every day you were going live, you were going against what Dr. Fauci was saying and all that, and then the insurrection and all that, and then you know what I'm saying, like um and then our governor, we have a governor, he is a supporter of Trump. And really, girl, a lot of people probably did. I know that um our governor is a supporter. He did come to Tupelo twice to in support of our governor Tate Reeves. Um, a lot of people in Mississippi are wanting Tate Reeves to be gone. Like, they actually want him out the office. They, you know what I'm saying? Like, Mississippi had a lot of extra money from COVID. Instead of giving it to the people, um, Tate Reeves sent it back. Um, like, like y'all got that pandemic. Everybody got some summer PEBT this summer. Child, he said we ain't getting nothing. We ain't getting nothing. So, I don't know. But he is a Trump supporter. And as well, let's get back to this election fraud and Joe Biden. With Joe Biden, I honestly don't believe that we need another Joe Biden. He did his part. I honestly do believe this. But we don't need Trump either. He has too many scandals and too many court cases to be sitting in the presidency seat. We need someone young and vibrant. Let's do Beto. Beto. What's his name? Beto. Him. That's out there in Texas. There's something about that guy out there in Texas that ran for governor, but then he tried to run for presidency. But he is something like a senator, or was a part of the House of Representatives. But he was. I like him. He's young. He's vibrant, and you know what I'm saying. We need somebody like this. Beto. Okay. And just like the other week, y'all need to get what's his name? That's over the Senate. Well, he's the little chair. He was over the Senate, and he had a whole light stroke, standing there having a whole press conference. Yeah, what's his name? Y'all know who I'm talking about. I forgot his name, but he's an elderly gentleman, and he needs to be retired. Like, do I think that after a certain time it's time to hang up the reins in Congress? Yeah. If like, who, I forgot his name. Mitch McConnell. There it is. Mitch McConnell did a press conference a few weeks ago, and did this for a whole 5 seconds. And everybody was just waiting on him to say something, and he was just. And then they took him off, and they said that he came back, and they were asking him what happened. He was talking about nothing. I don't know what happened. I'm like, this man probably getting a taste of amnesia, had a little light stroke. It's time for this man to retire. I understand people like position of power. That's why Trump want to run for president. That's why he was so upset that he lost. Because but sometimes when people get a little taste of power, I'm just saying, Reese, let's just keep it real. When people get a little taste of power, they don't know how to act. They don't know. Like Barack Obama, when he got his little taste of power, when he ran for president, got 8 years in, yes. You know what I'm saying? He do his thing and he say what he say, but he ain't out here. You know what I'm saying? Some people know how to act in a position of power. He humbly left the office. He humbly, even though he didn't. He probably felt that Donald Trump was not the good way for the United States people, but he did humbly leave the office, and we ain't heard no scandals or nothing like this with Barack Obama. If he did, baby, he kept it on the low, okay? But then you get Mr. Trump. He get up here, insurrection. When COVID-19 happened, yeah, we did get the money. Yeah, we appreciative of the money. We needed that. That's when we should have got the money now. But the way that he acted and the way that he doing the press conferences and how he attacked people, and then during the election, how he he didn't take his loss gracefully. He just left the White House, child. Didn't even, let's just be real. Didn't, usually they'll give, the right hand of fellowship, don't pass on the right. I said the right hand of fellowship. Y'all know what I mean? You give the right hand of fellowship and say, hey, I pass the reins on to you. You so upset and you so bothered that the American people didn't choose you. So you just leave the White House in a temper tantrum. Exactly. So that's why he was on his P's and Q's, and that's why we don't hear nothing on the news. That's what I'm saying. If we don't get to hear him on the news. Exactly. We don't hear him on the news at all. But for him, he didn't even stay for the inauguration or pass the torch. None of that. He just left in a temper tantrum, trying to come up with votes, trying to say that this is rigged and all that. Ain't nothing rigged, bro. You just didn't get enough votes. People was out there voting. They wanted you out the office. And then you tried to strong arm and intimidate people to give you what you want. And I feel like he just act privileged. He's just trying to be a privileged person. Because, because he thinks he's the president of the United States, that, hey, he can just strong arm. But still, baby, the law is for the president, too, if you didn't know. And that's why you getting all these charges in New York and in Georgia. And in Georgia. So there's no excuse no more, child. Ain't no more. It's time for him to go to court. And then they're saying that, like, he's trying to intimidate the judge in New York. Yeah. Like the judge in New York, they're saying that he's trying to intimidate her, talking about her while he's doing his campaign speeches and stuff like that. And she said that your charges ain't got nothing to do with you being on the presidency campaigning for president. That's a whole different thing. Your charge, and she said the judge said that she ain't gonna tolerate him disrespecting her. She will move up his court date. And she ain't playing. And that's on period. This is a judge in New York said, you ain't gonna intimidate me. Yeah, she said that. She said, you ain't gonna intimidate me. If you think you gonna sit here and talk about me like a dog on your little campaign, you supposed to be campaigning to vote for you, and you trying to attack me. So she's trying to attack the judge in New York, and she told him if he don't stop, she's gonna move up his court date. So I guess and throw him in the jail cell where he belongs. So he better out the way and leave that black woman alone, because she ain't playing. And so we'll see the outcome with this, and see how it will affect us, and we'll talk about some more trending topics. Like I said, y'all, every week something been going on. Every month we've been having something trending. Last week it was the chairs, and this week is Michael Oher. He done set off the internet, child, and Trump got more charges. So we gonna talk about it, y'all. Hopefully, y'all, I'm gonna try my best to come on live as much as I possibly can, y'all. I'm a little sore today, y'all done fell and bust my kneecaps. Oh Lord, and it feel like everything in my body. See, that's why I said I know I got to lose weight, cause child, I said if I know it's hard for me to get myself up, I know it'll be hard for somebody else to pick me up. Do they? Well, I hope they have a great first day. Girl, everybody else been back. Y'all just going back. Everybody been back. But yes, y'all, I done fell and bust my kneecap. And I done, fussing at Jamel because I had a shirt, right? I got some shirts made for me and Jayla to help represent Jamel, number 99. And we got some shirts. He fussing and crying. Oh Lord. What? Y'all not in school yet, Reese? Oh, y'all up north, y'all don't go till September anyway. Us down here in the South, baby, we going in August. Sometime in August. We gonna get out of sometime in May. But they trying to get it to where it's all year round thing and give us more vacation breaks. Not us, the kids. Because I'm still working. Like, my supervisor told me that I actually need to take me a day. Child, don't be surprised if I take me a day Friday. Look, I might take me a day Friday. Shoot. Go eat at that place in New Albany that I want to eat at by myself. And no, I don't know what I'm gonna go. Or try that little Mexican restaurant with my brother. We'll see. I'm sorry, Anastasia. Girl, it's always something. Hopefully, just go to AutoZone or something and put it on a Tesla and see why the light is on. It could just be a battery or a sensor. Oh, let's pray that. But yeah, y'all, I fell fussing at Jamel about these shirts. And he had knocked over a water bottle. Child, I done stepped on the water bottle. It had water in it, child. I got to slipping, child. I done slipped forward, done fell. All I heard was, Mommy! 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 And I'm sitting here on the floor like this. I told you, Jamel, to stop worrying me about these chairs, them shirts. Child, then he done went to whatchamacallit sad. Therapy sad, talking about woo, hold up. Talking about he's sad because he ain't get no shirt. And I tried to explain to him that the shirts are for me and Jayla to support him. And I don't know if I'm gonna buy him a shirt. Should I buy him a shirt? He getting a whole uniform. Thank you. I probably coming down with a cold because this girl been coughing on me because she got a cold. Oh, you see out your transmission. Well, go ahead and get it looked at, baby, so y'all don't be too bad out of commission, because child, I know that can be a lot. I know, child. Then y'all, yesterday, it was so hot. It was 116 degrees out. $4,000, girl. Woo! Hurt me. Child. No. Child, no. Dude. I ain't gonna be able to do it. Get somebody else to do it, because ain't no $4,000. I ain't got it. I'm gonna ride it till the car fall off or trade it off and get me a dirt. No, 4,000. I know that, you know what I'm saying, that's a one-time deal in the copy. 4,000. I don't know. 4,000. That's a lot of money. But if you need to get it fixed, love. Woo, y'all. I swear to God, I need me a massage, a shoulder massage so bad. From when I fell, my shoulder is sore as heck. And I gotta write a paper. My wrist, I hurt it because I fell like this. So I thought my knees, look, baby, I thought my knees was gone because I hit my knees so hard. And I'm all right though. I'm so, whew, I just need a massage. Um, but yeah, y'all. For the next 4 to 6 weeks, you said good thing. Good thing my legs still work, girl. Catch your Uber. It's too hot for y'all to be walking out there in Texas, girl. It's too hot for y'all to be walking out there in Texas. No. Catch you the right kind of Uber. Or wait till man to get home. Because I know you got to do your thing, girl. I did check on Trisha, y'all. Shout out to Trisha. Whenever, if you watch the playback, Trisha, we hope you having a great day. Trisha, I did check on Trisha yesterday, y'all. Trisha is doing good, and Ray doing good too. I missed it. Like, I've been missing going live with y'all. But some days, like last week, y'all, like last week was basically a lot. Like, I had to catch up on some schoolwork. We found out my cousin and uncle passed, and so my aunt that passed, her husband passed a week after she did. So y'all continue to pray for my family. So he passed away last Thursday. And let me just say this, they were married over 40 years. You in the bushes, Trisha? Girl, we didn't know you was in the bushes. Well, we just want to shout out you and Ray. But to be married to someone for over 40 years and like, man, you know, and just knowing them, going through things with them, loving them and stuff like that, and to see them go away or pass away, you know, and you know what I'm saying, I just feel like he really loved my aunt. They found him in the bed deceased. From what I'm understanding, I just got called and told, but pray for their children. They have 2 kids, you know what I'm saying. I'm not really close to them like that, but that's family still to me. But I'm not really that close to them. But just to know that, you know, to have like a back stuff like that to happen, man, is devastating for anybody. So y'all could pray for my family. That's my family. You know, that's my dad's sister and my dad's brother-in-law. And to be married to someone for 40 years, and how can you do life? You've been with somebody that long. You have to wonder, how can you do life without them? Like they say, men can't take what a woman can take, and I honestly do believe that he knew that he couldn't do life without her. And when a man, that's the type of love that I want. The love that not do life, you know, well, love, real love for real, not that fake Oh, thank you. This for my cousin. Thank you. Um, I probably won't be able to. His funeral Saturday. We won't be able to go, but continue to pray for his family and my cousins, his children, um, and my aunt children. They are the one that's mostly affected by this. Um, but to have someone to love for 40 years, to go through so many ups and downs, health and all that, somebody to have beside you through thick and thin, and to death do us part. And to know, yes, to know that, what I'm saying, that, you know, I did go to my aunt's funeral, and I looked at my aunt, this lady was singing a song. She sung a beautiful song. And he just went and touched her casket. And something in my spirit just said he can't do life without her. That was his forever. And how can I think about it, being with someone that long? How can I do life without you, baby? That's the type of love that we all should seek. Doing life without, like, you know what I'm saying? That's the type of love that you will want. Life, I'm saying, how can I do life? You know what I'm saying? Yes, you're supposed to still be able to cope and move on. Like, some people could take it, but when you are already sickly, when you're life without someone you actually truly do love with everything within you, is a different kind of love. And to be with, that's why I say, I'm learning to, what I'm saying, that's the type of love that you should want to seek, is life, love that is true, love that is like, hey, I can't go a day without talking to you. I can't, what I'm saying, you are part of my being. So that's the type of love you should want to seek. This fake shit for social media, child, I ain't with it. I don't give a damn. Facebook don't know my life. Y'all know my life, and cause what I share with you. But to share my, like, I see why some marriages are, what I'm saying. I ain't saying that, what I'm saying. I ain't gonna say, I don't know what they went through in their marriage or whatever. But think about it, what I'm saying, the people from back in the day, 30, 40, 50 years, he probably did do his thing. He probably did do his thing out here in the street, probably did some things that his wife didn't know, or he didn't let it get back to her. Do you hear me? I ain't talking about I'm just saying how back in the day, when people were married and going together, and they might have did some outside stuff, like, they didn't let that stuff get back to their wife or their woman, or whoever. If they had a side chick or whatever, if they had a side chick, child, it didn't get back to the wife. Whatever they had going on, it didn't get back. And the side chick was respectful because she knew her place. You get him when he got time for you, and you get exactly like now. You know what I'm saying? People think it's actually funny to, and I don't know why I'm having this whole conversation right now, but I'm just gonna have it. People think it's funny when, you know what I'm saying, this man, he got this side piece. I was listening to Ricky Smiley morning show, not Ricky Smiley, Steve Harvey morning show, and these men think these women that are side pieces or whatever, they really do think that they really are the wife, because he's cheating on his wife that he claimed that he gonna leave, but ain't left after you done dealt with him for 6 months. He's gonna leave his wife for you, and you sitting here waiting and twiddling your thumbs, waiting, and then you get messy because you want this man so bad. You just gonna be messy. Yeah, you gonna be messy. You gonna be messy. And you gonna go try to contact her. Oh, me and such and such been messing around, and so you gonna trying to create all this drama. Yeah, created all this drama to be with this man child. Me, I'm the type of female, hell, I'll let you have less of a headache for me. Because it ain't that hey, that means that he wasn't the man for me. Because if any man that loved me would never stick his Johnson in someone else. If you want me, baby, I'm the best thing smoking. Do you hear me? I'm talking shit. But some females now are very disrespectful. They will um they will come, and then the men, they'll, you know what I'm saying, they'll say, oh, I've been with her that long, man, just because he don't want to see you with nobody else, so you start being abusive, or you do this marriage, but you really don't want to be in the marriage. You just doing it so long, but to keep this woman happy and keep her. Forget that. Find that true love. And you know what I'm saying, that back in the day kind of love. That's the type of love I want. I want none of the fake stuff that's going around here. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Nope. Yeah, hey, I can have a cuddy buddy and be cool with it, because it's not affecting me in a way that it's gonna affect my emotions. The sneaky link, or whatever you want to call it, and be done. Nobody got time for that. But yeah. But I was listening to Steve Harvey Morning Show, y'all. That was yesterday, and I was dropping the kids off at daycare, and the lady, she had wrote Steve Harvey talking about that she found out her husband was in her car that has an AKA tag on it, and he was with his side chick, and somebody done seen them together, and now they were happy. She said now he done messed around with this side chick, and now I was happy, but now I ain't happy no more because of this side chick. I'm like, what? Now how you mad at the woman when the man that you married should be the one that you're mad at? How? See, I'm foolish. That's why I don't need to be in no relationship, because I'm foolish, and I get the cussing going off and all that. So, you know what I'm saying, I will cuss you out, and I'm talking about cuss you out. I say some mean shit. That's why I try. You know what I'm saying, I done came a long way than I was early. I done came a long way, but I ain't got time for it. Just leave me alone. You ain't gonna do right. Don't bother me. Anyway, I hope everybody had a good weekend. I know we ain't really taught y'all. If y'all didn't watch my update on the chair people, me either. She said I would be mad at both of the dumbass. Yep. And then she gonna say how she didn't see my AKA tag. Wouldn't she think that that's a woman tag if that's an AKA tag? I'm like, he could have lied and said that was he driving his sister car, or she just didn't care, or she don't care about the tag. Child. I don't know. I ain't saying that I got this relationship stuff down pat. I struggle, but it's just some things that I just have boundaries for. And those some things I ain't got time for messy females that feel like, hey, I'm gonna ride behind your house. And some females are just that messy. They will ride, like a couple years back when I was with my this girl used to just, third baby mom. She used to just ride by my house, figured out where I was, and lived, and she used to ride by my house every day and blow. Why you blowing? Why you blowing? Why are you If you want it, she got him now. Cause I don't damn sure want him, baby. I got me, baby. He ain't mine, but I sure get good damn treatment by him. Mm. But I don't want nothing with him. He's to say, okay, thank you. All right, Trisha. Yeah. Okay, Trisha. Yeah. Dixon calls it. Yeah. I didn't know who it was because sometimes you just be laying in the house. Somebody ride by my house. Boop. Boop. I'm like, then one time I was outside and I ride by and they actually blowed. And then I realized it was her. I said, oh. And then one night I was sitting there because I know she was watching my Facebook. I said, it is mighty strange that every night at a certain time of the night, somebody drive by my house and blow. I wish you would stop because he's not here. It's old with. It's old with. I don't want you. That was like 2-3 years ago. I was like, man, you got to be a different kind of messy. To drive by somebody's house and blow every day. Trisha, I didn't even know who it was, and I was like, and then when I did it, I just did this. Like, girl, if you blowing for him to come out, let him come out. Let him have you. And then to know that, oh Lord, what I ain't even want to expose that. That's somebody else's business. That ain't me. But yeah, people, it's some messy people like that. Yes, but you know what I'm saying? Eventually they fight for them, and then, you know what I'm saying, now that they got them, oh, they're just happy as they want to be. But they realize, see, when you fight for somebody, and then you realize that, hey, baby, now you got them, and now you're dealing with the hell, now that you the number one. Now, who the side chick? Since you ain't the side chick, no, you fighting for number one. You think you ain't finna be the side chick. No matter how much you try to fight it, child. No matter how much you try to keep him from doing it, he still will leave you. Go be with somebody else. You be sitting there waiting, still being the side chick. No lie. Child, some people feel like they are a prize. You know what I'm saying? They fight for this person and fight for this person. They the prize. They want him because he can't leave me alone. Baby, I used to have the same mentality, but I said he can't leave you alone because you continue to allow him back. And you continue to listen to his lies. When I said I was done, I was done. That means, baby, I don't want nothing. I don't want to do nothing. I don't want nothing to do with you. Period. They don't. They just try to make it seem like it's so great. It ain't. It ain't. They probably treating you and doing you 10 times worse than they ever did the other person. So that's why that's why I don't glorify hurting other people. That ain't cool to glorify hurting other people. I would never be down for that. Glorifying hurting other people, for sure. I would never. To know that I was a part of somebody else's hurt, shit, no. Now, have I did shit? Yeah. But I ain't never glorified it. I don't know how we got from Michael Oher to Trump to this, but hey, we having this conversation. Because Jamel probably gonna get out of practice at 8. And then I gotta write a whole paper in 3 hours. Jesus, be offense. Um, anyway, y'all, I got about 5 more minutes, then I'm gonna get off. And you know. But yes, I pray protection over all children this year. Pray that every child has a great school year. Grades stay positive. Grades are good. Everybody is positive. And let's just have a good year, y'all. I'll continue to pray for every one of you guys. I'll try to be live Thursday out here. We'll see what other trending topic we can talk about. But I'm just grateful to be able to still come on here and be live. I know that a lot of people platforms are growing and all that, and I know mine could grow if I just put out more content. But once I went back to school, I knew that I wasn't gonna be able to do YouTube like that. But if I grow, I grow. If I don't, it ain't for me yet. I'm not gonna sell my soul for it. But that's all that I have. Y'all have a good night. I hopefully to see you guys next. Let's see. I hopefully to see you guys Thursday. I'm gonna try to go live Thursday. We got to have another kickback. In another 3 weeks, I will be August 28th back to regular school for y'all. God, the college kids have already started back, girl. College people here have already started school. Ciao. I miss y'all. I miss you too, Reese. Anastasia. We got to have a kickback when I get a week off for when my classes start back again. So that week I'll try to go live every day. And I got like 4 more weeks, 3 or 4 more weeks. Hold on, 1, 2, 3. I got like 3 more weeks of counting, and oh really? Okay. And then that week that I'm out of school, I'll go live and we'll have a kickback. Did you, girl? I ain't did nothing. Though I said I gotta take me a day, not to do anything with the kids at school, and just take me a day. Maybe on a Monday. I might do that on a Monday. Maybe on a Friday. I won't be going to the concert. They changed the concert to October the 28th. And my cousin, she decided she didn't want to go. So I was like, I don't know nobody who'll go with me, so I ain't going either. So I won't be going to the concert, but I am getting my hair done. I'm gonna wash that weave. I'm gonna be wearing weave, but oh well. I just wanna look good and feel good. So whatever I gotta do, I'll do it. I was going to see Tank. No. I was going to see K. Michelle, Key Sweat, and Life. It was an odd duo anyway. That's an odd duo. And K. Michelle ain't announced damn time that she's gonna be in Mississippi. So I don't trust it. I paid baby, that's $130 ticket. I'm gonna get that back. I'm gonna get that back. It was an odd duo, cause nah, that's an odd duo. Tank, no Life. Key Sweat from back in the 90s, and he done came out with another song, but still, I understood K. Michelle and Life, and maybe We'll be at baby Tank. What? Keith Sweat? Good night, y'all. Y'all have a good night, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button on the way out. They all were on the headliner. Look up, see what I shared. It's on my Facebook page, Reese. You'll see. They were all on the headline, so I guess they were all just getting the money. But I think the tickets are very high, and I don't think a lot of people pay for them tickets. And I honestly don't believe they're gonna come. And I ain't finna spend my money like and then cause earlier part this year, and then I'm finna go. What's that girl name? Say I love them all. Sing tomorrow. What's her name? She a rapper. She from Memphis. What's her name? Glorilla. Glorilla's supposed to came to Mississippi, child. And she done took these people money and said it was gonna snow in Mississippi. And it was not snowing in Mississippi. And she was all the way in Atlanta doing a show. And talking about the man said that she couldn't fly her to Mississippi. I ain't finna waste my money like that. No. I'll stay home. Okay? Okay. Yeah. And a lot of people were pissed off at Glorilla. Anyway, y'all, that's all what I got for tonight. Y'all have a good night. And I'll see y'all on Thursday. Peace.